everyone, welcome back to Anges Pilates. Today's workout is all about your abs, and yep, you'll definitely be feeling them. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button below. Let's get started. I'd like you to start seated at the edge of your mat with your feet hip distance apart, and I'd like you just to hold underneath your thighs. You want your shoulders above your ribs, ribs above your hips. Make sure you are at the edge of your mat because we will be rolling all the way down in a moment. Think about softening and closing your ribs. Now normally we always roll this way. So today I want you to think about your mid and upper back, and we're going to work into our thoracic vertebra. So breathing in, let's think of a two-way stretch. Someone's pulling you up through your crown, as someone's pulling you down through your tailbone as you breathe in. Then on the exhale, you're going to tuck your chin and you're going to roll forwards, pulling your navel towards your spine and rounding your mid and upper back. And then we're going to rebuild through the mid and upper back. And if it helps, try putting your arm just where your bra line is. Inhale, let's lift. Now exhale, imagine you're rolling over your arm, breathing out. Start to feel the abs work and then rebuild mid and upper back. Try not to grip too much with your quads or your hip flexors. Breathing in, think about that two-way pull through the spine. Exhale, now roll over your arm and pull your navel towards your spine and really start to connect to the abdominals there. Let's go again. Breathing in, we want to grow a little taller. Two more. Exhale, pull the navel towards the spine and we roll over the imaginary barrel and rebuild mid and upper back. One more. Breathing in, let's go a little taller. Exhale, rolling over your arm, rounding your spine, and see if you can feel those abdominals, and then rebuild mid and upper back. Take your arms here. This time we're going to go a little deeper. So inhale, let's lift a little higher. Exhale, we roll over. And then we roll back, rounding the spine, spreading your shoulder blades, and we lower down with control. You'll find those tight spots in your spine. Breathe through them. Just let go of your arms. And I'd like you to pause here. So you want the tips of your shoulder blades on your mat and you're looking down your body. Bring your arms to your ears. Nothing's changing in your torso. Bring your arms to the T and then imagine you're gathering something. Exhale and scoop over, and you're rounding over that imaginary barrel. And then we roll back. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Navel to spine, reaching to the tips of the shoulder blades. Bring your arms to your ears. Don't grip with your legs. Arms to the T. Exhale and we scoop over. We're gathering, reaching over. Look at your navel. And then rebuild through the mid and upper back. Now exhale, we roll over. We rock back. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Tips of the shoulder blades. Don't grip with your legs. Arms to your ears. Nothing's changing the shape of your spine. Arms to the T. Exhale, we gather and we roll over. Stay here. Keep that round shape. And we roll back onto the back of the hips. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. And I want you to pause here. Tips of the shoulder blades. Bring your arms to your ears, arms to the T. Now exhale, bring your back arm and reach for your front arm. Breathe out. Come back to the center and change. Exhale. Now make sure here you're not rocking and rolling through your hips. So push the back of the hips into the mat and back to the center. One more. Exhale. Come back to the center. Gather. Breathe out. Scoop over. Oh, feel those abs rounding. Look at your navel over that barrel. Then let's rock back. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Soften and close your ribs. Bring your arms to your ears. Nothing's changing in your torso. Bring your arms to the T. Now this time, exhale, pick up your front leg as you reach your back hand to your front knee. And tap down. Keep the head up in the center. Exhale into the other side. Keep the chest lift in the center. Back of the hips aren't moving. Breathe out and back to the center. One more. Exhale and reach back to the center. Let's gather. Scoop over. Oh, and my abs are on fire. Rounding. Then rock back, pull your shoulders away from your ears. Slide your shoulder blades down your spine. Feel that deep abdominal connection. Roll all the way down and relax your head. Woo, beautiful. Make sure you're on your mat. Feet are hip distance apart, heels a comfortable distance from your buttocks. Little pocket of air between that lower spine and the mat. You're in neutral. Soften and close those ribs. Shoulders away from your ears, long neck. Bring your right leg into tabletop. Pick up your left leg. Feel the support of your lower back on the mat. You're still in neutral, but that little pocket of air is gone. Take your fingertips to the base of your skull. See your elbows in your peripheral vision. Breathing in, you're going to nod your chin. Exhale, you're going to deepen this flexion by peeling your shoulder blades off. Make sure you're not giving me this. Elbows in your peripheral vision. Now you're going to tap your toes down to the floor, making sure your lower back doesn't lift. Then exhale, use your hip flexors, use your hamstrings, and come back to the center. Option is here, one leg. Otherwise, we're using both. If you're using one leg, you're alternating. Inhale, we reach. Now be mindful. Exhale, we pull in. Keep the chest lift. If it's too much for your neck, you'll have to land your head. Exhale and pull in. Inhale, reach. And now you might not tap the floor. If your lower back is lifting, don't go all the way down. Keep the chest lift. Exhale and pull. Lower abs are working hard. Eye gaze to the thighs. Give me 4 more. Exhale and pull. 3 more. We reach. Lower back doesn't leave the mat. Squeeze your knees together. Engage your inner thigh. Woo. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale and pull. Let's curl up. Reach a little further. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And release your head down. Beautiful. Pop your feet flat. Just shake your head from side to side. Release your neck. Activating now the back chain of the body, glutes and hamstrings. So remember, you want that little pocket of air. Pull your navel down and towards your spine. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. We inhale. Give me a pelvic tuck and push that pocket of air away. This is where the activation starts. Push down firmly through your feet. Activate your glutes and let's peel up slowly. Watch your knees. Make sure they're running straight down the center. At the top of your bridge, take a moment. You want a long line here from underneath your armpit to your hip bone to your knee. Don't lift your hips too high as you load your lower back. Take a breath in. Exhale, melt your sternum down. Try and replace each and every vertebra on the mat. Lengthen your tailbone away from your crown. If your shoulders are shifting, pull them away from your ears. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, pelvic tuck. Activate the glutes. Push down firmly through the feet. Make sure you're not lifting your toes. Weight even through the feet. Breathe in. Exhale and roll back down slowly. We're mobilizing the spine. We're starting to connect to the glutes and the hamstrings. 1 more. Inhale, pelvic tuck. Exhale. Squeeze the buttocks and lift up. Hit that long line at the top. Now shift your weight onto your left leg and pick up your right leg, tabletop. Make sure you haven't dropped your hips. Keep your hips level. We hinge from the hip joint and we lower the toes. Don't drop your hip. Exhale and we pull in. We're going for 5, 4, and you might not touch the floor. A little harder now because you have less stability with the body. Last 2. Exhale, pull in. 1 more and pull in. Keep your leg lifted. If you find it's too much for your back, lower your foot. Otherwise, you're here. Roll down slowly. Now it's much more difficult to feel each and every vertebra with that leg lifted. Make sure the lower back connects. Lengthen your tailbone away and make sure you've come back to here. Keep the leg lift. Inhale, pelvic tuck. Exhale, driving up through that left glute, left foot, and roll up 1 vertebra at a time, coming all the way up onto the top. Let's go again and we roll back down. Oh yes. If your back is loading, please land both feet. Lengthen the tailbone away and you come back to here. Let's do 1 more. Pelvic tuck. Squeeze the buttocks, push down through that foot. Stabilize by using your abs. Lift up. Now lower. Toe, ball, heel. Keep both hips lifted. Shift the weight now onto the right leg. Pick up your left leg. Make sure you haven't dropped your hips. If your back is loading, please land your foot. We reach away. Tap,
And exhale, we pull in. And we tap. And exhale, we pull in. Make sure you're not dropping your hips to get your leg in. 2 more, keep your hips level. 1 more, hold it here, and we roll down. Feeling a little bit of a pull on the back of my right leg where my hamstring is, so if you're getting cramp, you need to release. Inhale, pelvic tuck, feel those abs. Drive up, push down through the right foot. Feel the right glute and you're rolling up. Hit that long line at the top, take a breath in, and we roll back down. We lengthen that tailbone away and we find that neutral place. 1 more, pelvic tuck, much harder to stabilize. Make sure you haven't dropped your left hip. Squeeze the buttocks to lift up. Stay here. Lower, toe, ball, heel. Make sure your hips are level. Now exhale, roll down slowly. Don't rush this, you'll want to. Your knees are tracking if that check. Lift your head if you need to. And then lengthen away and release. Well done. Hug your thighs in. Give yourself a bit of a massage. So lots of hamstrings there, but no lower back. Change the direction. Breathe. Hold underneath your legs, nod your chin. Let's do 1 rock. On the second rock, let's come all the way up. Beautiful. I'd like you to extend your legs now. Long legs. Shoulders above your ribs, ribs above your hips. Let's take the arms in front of us and take your arms out to the side. Let's turn the palms up. So make sure you're not here. You want to lengthen. Come towards me. We breathe out. Shoo, shoo. Go a little taller. Come back to the center. And again. Shoo, shoo. Back to the center. Can you make sure this is not happening with your feet? Keep your feet level. And again. Shoo, shoo. Back to the center. So here you want to go for length. Bend your knees if you're struggling with that hamstring length. It's very small. Think of headlamps on your hip bones. Let's do 1 more. Shoo, shoo. Come back to the center and just reach forward. Let your head hang. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Then roll up through the spine. Bend your knees. Coming back down again. Tuck your tailbone under and we're rolling down. Slowly. Lower your head. Bring your feet in. Little pocket of air between that lower spine and the mat. Feet are grounded for support. You're in neutral. Fingertips to the base of your skull. Make sure you can see your elbows in your peripheral vision. Nod your chin. So here we start the connection. Check your eye gaze. You want to look at your thighs, not here. If you're looking at the ceiling, your neck's going to take the load. So let's find a little bit of length. Then you're going to lift up for another 2 counts. Breathing out, you lift a little higher. Then we go a little, lifting up a little further, and then we roll back down. Make sure you're not pulling on your neck. Let's do that a little smoother. Exhale, we nod the chin. Exhale, we lift a little higher. Exhale, we lift a little higher. Don't pop your navel, and then roll back down. If you're struggling to get the height, don't force it. It's just strength. Nod the chin, long neck. Think of lengthening your head out of your neck. And we lift a little higher. Can you see your elbows? And we lift a little higher, breathing out every time. And we roll back down. You're going to give me 2 more here. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, we lift a little higher. And a little higher. 1 more, reach a little higher. And we roll all the way down. This is your last round. Nodding the chin, find that length. Exhale, we lift. Little higher. Now this time, reach your fingertips past your knees to give me more length. Long arms, hold and breathe. Breathe and hold for 4, for 3. Check your posture. For 2, for 1, and we lower back down. Ooh, beautiful. Just roll your head from side to side if you're feeling any neck tension. We're going to come into a bit of a flow now. So I'd like you to lift your right leg tabletop, then your left. That little pocket of air disappears, and you'll feel the support of your lower back on the mat. Fingertips to the base of the skull, elbows in your peripheral vision. So we have a few different moves. Listen up for the cues. We're going to nod the chin as we breathe in. Exhale, we're going to lift a little higher. We're going to lower the heels to the butt, and then breathing out, we're going to float our hips off. Bring your knees to your nose. Lift your chest, bring your nose to your knees. Breathe out, hold. Then come back to tabletop. tailbone is grounded, and then release your head down. That's the flow. Let's go. One breath, nod your chin, exhale, and we curl up. Try and keep the chest lift now as you lower your heels on the inhale. Exhale, you float your hips off. You reach your knees to your nose to your knees, push the breath out. Stay lifted through the chest, bring your knees to your hips, and then release your head down. Can you give me 2 more? Don't pull on your neck. Nodding your chin, you exhale and we roll up. Elbows in your peripheral vision. You lower the heels to the butt on the inhale. Exhale, you float the hips. You bring your nose to your knees to your nose, breathe out. And you lower back down to the knees above the hips. Keep the chest lift. And now you lower down. Those abs should be burning. 1 more. Lengthen your neck. Exhale, we curl up. We lower the heels. We float the hips off. We bring the knees to the nose to the knees, and we hold for 4, for 3, breathe, for 2, for 1. Bring your knees above your hips. Keep breathing, and lower back down. Ooh, well done. Hug your thighs in towards your chest. Just roll your head from side to side. Relax your feet, and breathe. Let's come into a little bit of mobility through the spine. So this is a rollover. It's an inversion. It's not for everybody. If you have a bulging disc, please do not do this. Float your right knee above your hip. Pick up your second leg. Feel the support of your lower back. So if you haven't done a rollover before, you might want to start here. Otherwise, you start at 45 degrees. But take note, your lower back stays on the mat. Inhale, we hinge the thighs to the hips. Exhale, we lift up and over, and we hit that long line at the top. So try and get your legs parallel to the floor. Support your lower back if you need to. We're going to open the feet, the legs hip distance apart, flex the feet. And we're going to roll down slowly. Push down through your hands. Anchor the back of your head into the mat. Don't let it lift. Feel that tightness through that lower back if you've got it. And then lower back down, and you start back at your start position, or you start here at tabletop. Let's keep it smooth. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, up and over, hit that long line at the top. You shouldn't be on your neck. You should be able to move your head freely. Split your legs, flex your feet. Now exhale, pull your navel towards your spine. Push down firmly through the arms, engage your triceps. Anchor the back of your head as you lower down 1 vertebra at a time. Come back to tabletop, legs together, point your toes or come back to 45. Pull your shoulders away. 2 more rounds. Inhale, we hinge. Exhale, up and over. Keep it smooth if you can. Split your legs, flex your feet. Pull your navel towards your spine. Exhale, roll down. Don't let your head lift. Push down through your arms, breathe. Control, relax your shoulders. Come back to 45. Make sure your lower back isn't lifting. This is your last round, guys. Inhale, we hinge. Exhale, up and over. Hit that long line. Split your legs, flex your feet. Anchor the back of your head. Breathe out and lower. How good does this feel for the back chain of your bodies? Anchor your head. Come back to 45. Make sure your lower back is lifting and hug your thighs in. Beautiful. Let's nod the chin. 1 rock. On the second rock, let's come all the way up. So a lot of flexion in this program. Let's finish off with a bit of spinal extension. So it's our Pilates swimming. Long arms. Your legs are hip distance apart. You're balancing on your nose. In this position, I'd like you to think about your Pilates triangle. That's your pubic bone and your 2 hip bones. They form the triangle. Make sure they don't leave the mat. Check your shoulders. Make sure you're not here. Pull your shoulders back in line with your chest. Activate your glutes. It's about a 35% glute squeeze. Turn your heels inwards. Rotate your knees outwards. Take a breath in. Pull your navel up and in. On the exhale, lift your right arm and your left leg. Don't pop your navel as you pick up your chest. And then lower back down. We're alternating. Left arm, right leg. Now, if you're not getting much chest lift, don't worry. This is about length, not height. Can you make sure you're not bending your knee to get your leg up? Now, if it's available and your back is good, lower back, float both your legs off. Exhale and inhale and lower. Breathing out. How much distance can you create between your fingers and your toes? Don't use your neck extensors to lift. 2 more. If this is too much, 1 arm, 1 leg. That's where you're at. Last one. Exhale and lift. Slow, my tempo. We go. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoo, 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 shoo. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go full length. Reaching the fingertips. Last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift that chest. Reach and release down. Beautiful. Hands underneath your chest. Let's press back, child's pose. Knees are wide. Anchor your sit bones. Lower your forehead and breathe. So walk your fingertips away and feel that beautiful stretch through your spine. Stay with your breath. Nice, easy breath. Hands underneath your chest and up you come. Awesome. You're done. And as always, I'd love to hear your feedback. Look forward to meeting you on the mat next time. Bye for now.